All right, we're back. We're doing another Switch trade or console trade. Today we are trading one of the new Pokemon OLEDs. Came out a couple weeks ago. Had a trade post up for a couple weeks basically since I got it. I finally got an offer good enough this morning. So let's talk about what that looks like. So the guy that messaged me this morning, he said he had some handhelds and I was like, okay, sure, I'll take a look. And he has six good. I think one of them may have a small issue and then some games. So I figured, sure, if you're willing to trade all of that for the Switch, let's go ahead and do it. So he's headed here now. Should be here in the next couple of minutes. He's actually driving 2 hours each way to meet up with me. So apparently he wants to switch. So hopefully he shows up with everything he said he would. And then if he does, I think we'll both be pretty happy. I'm looking forward to getting some more handhelds. They're really easy to ship. They're easy to test. And then there's some good games. So you might be wondering why I'm doing another Switch trade. Honestly, I've had a lot of people message me and there's been some good options, just not quite good enough, especially to make a video over. But at the end of the day, it's still a pretty good way to get inventory. Even if I don't end up doing the trade, sometimes I just make them an offer, say, this isn't worth enough for a trade, but I'd be willing to buy it if you're interested. And that's worked out a couple of times this past week. Here's like a screenshot of one, and then here's another one that I ended up picking up. And it's worked out in my favor to just buy the stuff. They have cash, they can go buy a PS5 or a Switch or whatever, and then I have good inventory to send into Amazon. Another reason I do some of these Switch trades is honestly, it gets inventory out of people's closet that they didn't know people actually wanted. Sometimes people are like, oh, my daughter wants a Switch, or my son wants a new Xbox or something like that. And I still have my old NES or, my Xbox 360 from when I was in college. Things like that have just been sitting in a bin or a closet for a long time. So why not get rid of this junk and get me something I want or something my kid wants, things like that. And then I have good inventory to send to Amazon, eBay, or wherever I end up selling it. So I think it's a good way to get inventory that's just been sitting that people don't know that other people want out into the wild or back into circulation so that people that actually do want it can get it. All right, y'all, so we're back home, and yeah, you can see the sadness that is my collection. Make sure you guys check out that video. But we're back home. You would not believe the amount of goodness that's in this random Everlast shoebox. So I'm gonna get laid out on the table and let's take a look. This is just handheld gold. So much good stuff in here. We're gonna kind of go over it kind of left to right. On the left hand side we have all the handhelds. So this is a 3DS XL. That is not the, oh, it is the new one. Oh wow, that's even better. I didn't realize it was new. We have DSi XL, Silver Game Boy Advance SP. Then we have 3 DS lights. I think he said one of them, the audio doesn't work. I might be able to fix that because I think these use the same speakers as Game Boy. We'll have to look at that. Well, I just had to stop recording because dogs went crazy because UPS is here, but he's gone. Now we can get back to recording. So I think I left off on the DS's. I think he said the speaker didn't work on one of them, and I should be able to fix that if it uses the same as Game Boy. Then down here, so I had no idea I was getting this, but we got Need for Speed Underground for GameCube, a Game Boy Advance Super Mario Bros. This was kind of funny. So this is one of those 208 in one, so it's got like an SD card. But what's funny is when I took it out of the game, it just fell right apart. So I'll take the SD card out of this and just throw it away. And then up here, this is the stuff that I thought was really exciting. So we have 2 complete Game Boy Advance games. I think this one's selling for like 50 and this one's selling for around 30.
Springfield, USA, road rage capital of the world. Here, a driver's license is licensed for chaos and anarchy. I have no insurance.
They're in really good condition. Not a whole lot of warping. They're not crushed or anything. We have Super Mario Bros. That's complete. All of these are complete. This is probably the big one. This is not one that I've seen before or sold, but I think this is going for like 50 or 60, so that's really cool, and it is in there. Disney Infinity, I'm curious, I'm pretty sure this is worthless, but every once in a while you'll find a Disney Infinity or Skylander game that's worth selling. Down here we have some Game Boy games. Most of these are pretty much worthless. Miss Pac-Man may have a little bit, and this baseball game may just... This has Mario on it. And then we have a couple of DS and 3DS games. These are all pretty good. So we got Mario and Donkey, Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, and Super Smash Bros. So overall, this is kind of everything we're looking at. I would say overall, this is a really good trade. I think when I bought the Pokemon Switch, they sell for $350. I don't think they hit 400. So total, we have this much into it. So $350. And then this is total value on Amazon. That's not before fees and everything, but I think we'll do well. I might take the Game Boy Advance games to a swap I'm going to this weekend to trade those. Otherwise, they may just go on eBay, but that's pretty much it. What do you guys think of this trade? I think it's pretty good, especially coming out of a shoebox. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in another one. Bye.